Program reminder. In April, look for the debut of a weekly feature, the Suzuki Trail Tip. Now, this special also at Gatorback, Team Honda's Rick Johnson suffered injuries that nearly ended his illustrious career. At the 1989 season opener, Rick Johnson was at the peak of his career. The Honda rider had already captured 7 national titles and with 5 out of 6 1989 Supercross wins to his credit, appeared certain of title number 8. Then at the Ganesville outdoor season opener, while practicing, Johnson and another rider collided off a jump. Johnson suffered a broken wrist that sidelined him for the season and almost ended his career. It would be nearly a year before Johnson would come close to regaining his form. In the opening moto of the 1990 season, though, it was obvious Johnson was back. He wanted to win and wasted no time going after it. In the early going, Johnson stalked the leader, number 6, Ron Tishner, on a Suzuki. When the time felt right, he wicked it up and made the pass. The former 3-time 250cc national champ never looked back. In the closing laps, teammate Jeff Stanton, number 1, made a run at Johnson, but came up short. Johnson took the checkered flag with Stanton 2nd, Tishner 3rd. The second moto turned out to be a classic. Watch the action on the opening lap as number 8, Yamaha's Damon Bradshaw, performs a double do-it-in-the-dirt, in-your-face stop. Shortly after that move, the talented 17-year-old took the lead, and that was the start of what has since been labeled one of the best races ever. Here's Stanton passing Bradshaw. Somehow, Bradshaw got the lead back, and on the next lap, Stanton passed him again. It was the rookie against the veteran. Respect, admiration. 17-year-old Bradshaw says, hey, they didn't send me no Christmas cards, and promptly regained the lead. Eventually, Bradshaw, who had missed nearly a full month of conditioning due to an injured ankle, tired and started to fade. The battle, though, was just beginning. Johnson quickly moved around the tiring Bradshaw and set his sights on Stanton. Within a few corners, the old champ was on the rear wheel of the defending champ, and Stanton was in trouble. Johnson made the pass, and that set the stage for a teammate battle that lasted until the checkered flag. At stake, the moto win as well as overall honors for the day, a healthy bonus from Honda, and the lion's share of the championship purse. The winner, Johnson by a hair. For the day, Jeff Stanton finished in the number 2 spot, followed by Ron Tishner. Mike LaRocco finished 4th, and Doug Dubach 5th. It was really good to see Rick Johnson back in winning form. Unfortunately, the superstar's comeback climb came to a screeching halt the following week. At the Daytona Supercross, Rick Johnson crashed, breaking a small bone on the back of his right hand. Now, the break was not complicated, but Johnson is expected to miss 3 or 4 weeks of competition. Now let's go back to Ganesville for the opening round of the 125cc class. To the self-proclaimed experts, the 125 championship belonged to one of 4 different riders. Jeff Matasevich, Team Kawasaki. Guy Cooper, Team Suzuki on the left. Defending national champ, Honda's Mike Kiedrowski on the right. And the number 1 favorite, former 125 world champion, Jean-Michel Bayle, also on a Honda. When the day was over, all 4 had displayed talents that justified the preseason picks. In Moto number 1, Guy Cooper fell on the opening lap and was dropped all the way to last place. From there, with the largest crowd ever to see a race at Gatorback behind him, Cooper mounted a charge that carried him all the way to 4th. Along the way, Cooper, man, lost a rear fender and stole about a mile of pennants. Is it any wonder Cooper, who also finished 4th in Moto number 2, turned out to be the people's choice? Jeff Matasevich, meanwhile, was in the thick of it all day. The Kawasaki rider from the Harbor Heights, California, scored a pair of third-place moto finishes for 3rd overall. The stars of the day, however, were both Honda-mounted. Jean-Michel Bayle, rider number 22, won the first moto, while teammate and defending champion Mike Kiedrowski turned the trick in moto number 2, thereby capturing the overall win for the day ahead of Bayle. Matasevich was 3rd, Cooper 4th, 5th place fell to Eric Kehoe. The highlight of the day? How about a 6-rider champagne shootout? Watch Stanton get frisky and pay the price.